There's a bee in my bonnet, hello, hello. A bee in my bonnet, hello. There's a bee in my bonnet, hello.
Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm gonna show you how to make this Bluebell Cot Mobile. I made it very colorful, but you can use any color you want. I used sport weight and fingering weight yarn, and I used 6 different colors. I put the color codes and the name down in the description box. Other than that, I used a 2.5mm crochet hook, a tapestry needle, scissors. I also bought a wooden Cot Mobile base. Now my opinion about this is, if you buy one, buy a really good one. I personally had to glue together the parts because they were very flimsy. But of course you can use one of these loops if you have at home. One more thing I used is a fabric stiffener. Now you can buy one from the shop or you can make one at home. Now this is really optional, you don't have to. I will show you later in the video why I use it. Now I tried a few recipes I found on YouTube. This is the only one which worked. This is mixture of corn flour and water, and I will link the recipe in the description box if you want to use this one. Now we start with the stem, and you need to make a magic ring and put 6 single crochet in the ring. Now close the ring, and you need to put 1 single crochet in every stitch in the next 6 rounds. So just go around and put 1 single crochet in every stitch, and I meet you at the end of the 6th round. Now I completed the 6 rounds, and in this round we're gonna have to increase from 6 stitches to 12 stitches, which means you need to put 2 single crochet in every stitch. So put your first single crochet in the first stitch, and then put another single crochet in the same stitch. And now you repeat, put 1 single crochet in the next stitch, and put another single crochet in the same stitch. Now follow this pattern and go around until you reach the end of this round. So I just finished this round, and in the next round we will work with half double crochets. So you need to slip stitch to the first single crochet, and now you need to chain 2. This chain 2 will count as our first half double crochet, and you need to put 1 more half double crochet in the same stitch. Now go around and put 2 half double crochet in every stitch. So that's your 1 half double crochet and 2 half double crochet in the same stitch. Now repeat, 1 half double crochet and 2 half double crochet in the same stitch. Now go around and repeat this pattern until you reach the end of this round, and I'll meet you there. So I just finished this round, and now you need to slip stitch to the first stitch, but only slip stitch to the front loop, because we will use the back loop later. Now you need to chain 6 Starting from second chain from hook, you need to put 1 single crochet in the first stitch, 1 half double crochet in the next 2 stitches, and 1 double crochet in the next 2 stitches. Now skip 3 stitches on the circle and slip stitch to the next stitch, but only to the front loop. Chain 6 again, and starting from second chain from hook, single crochet in the first stitch, half double crochet in the next 2 stitches, and double crochet in the next 2 stitches. Now skip 3 stitches on the circle again and slip stitch to the next stitch, but only to the front loop. Now you need to go around and repeat these steps until you reach the end of the round. Now the last slip stitch will go on the first slip stitch we made at the beginning of this round. Now you will need to connect your yarn in one of the back loops. I'm connecting it to the first back loop made in the previous round. So get your new yarn. I put a slip knot on my hook. I put it through the back loop. So chain 3, it counts as our first double crochet in our first stitch, and in the next stitch you need to put 2 double crochet. Now you have to repeat and you have to put 1 double crochet in the next stitch and 2 double crochet in the next. And this is our pattern, and you have to go around and repeat it until the end of this round. So put 1 double crochet and 2 double crochet, 1 double crochet, 2 double crochet, and I meet you at the end of this round. This is the end of the round, and now you need to slip stitch to the top of the chain 3. Now you need to chain 3 again, and it counts as our first double crochet again in our first stitch, and in the next stitch you need to put 1 double crochet again, and in the next stitch you need to put 2 double crochet. Now in the next stitch you put 1 double crochet again, and in the next stitch 1 double crochet, And the next stitch is an increase stitch, but here we do a bit different. So first put a double crochet on top of the stitch there, and put one around the stitch. This is called a front post double crochet. So I'll show you without the yarn where you need to go through. So yarn over, put your hook around the stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, and yarn over and pull through the last 2 loops. So you basically do a normal double crochet just around the post. And this is our first petal, and you need to repeat it 5 more times. So again, 1 double crochet in the next stitch, 1 double crochet in the next, and then 2 double crochet in the next, and then 1 double crochet in the next, 1 double in the next, and then comes the 1 double on top of the stitch and 1 double around the stitch. And go around, repeat these petals 4 more times, and I meet you at the end. This is the end of round 2, and now you need to slip stitch to top of the first stitch, and from this round we're gonna work with half double crochets, and the reason for that is because half double crochets will make this a bit more solid. So chain 2, and that counts as our first half double crochet in our first stitch, and we're not gonna increase anymore, so you just need to put 1 half double crochet in the next 6 stitches. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and in the next stitch, if you remember when we increased, you put 1 stitch on top of the stitch and 1 around the stitch, but because we don't increase anymore, you only put a stitch around the post, so not on the top. Yeah, that's our first petal. Now you need to put 1 half double crochet in the next 7 stitches. Six, 7, and you need to put 1 half double crochet around the stitch. And now you need to repeat these steps 4 more times. So put 1 half double crochet in the next 7 stitches and then 1 around the stitch. This is the end of round 3, and now in the next 5 rounds you just need to repeat this round. So we're not gonna increase anymore, you just put 1 half double crochet in the first 7 stitches and then 1 half double crochet around the stitch. Now you need to go and repeat this in the next 5 rounds. So this is the end of round 8, and now I need to slip stitch to the first stitch, and this is how our flower look now. You need to chain 2, and this chain 2 counts as our first half double crochet, and you need to put one more half double crochet in the same stitch. In the next stitch, you need to put 2 half double crochet, in the next stitch, you need to put 2 double crochet, in the next stitch you need to put 2 double crochet again, in the next stitch 2 double crochet again, then 2 half double crochet, two half double crochet again, and then 1 single crochet. Now this single crochet should be on top of those front post stitches. And now continue, so put 2 half double crochet in the next 2 stitches, 2 double crochet in the next 3 stitches, 2 half double crochet in the next 2 stitches, and 1 single crochet. Now go around and repeat these steps until you get to the end. So this is my last stitch. I just put my last single crochet, and now I need to slip stitch to the top of the chain 2, cut your yarn and weave in the ends. When you weave in the end, make sure you only go through the top loop of the stitches on the flower, so the yarn is not visible on the other side. Now you need to sew this part to the flower, and just make sure that you only go through the top loops of the stitches on the flower, so the yarn is not visible on the other side. This can be a little tricky, but if you do it slowly, it's gonna be okay. Now continue to sew this part to the flower, and I'll meet you when you finished. So you see, you can't see the yarn on this side at all, because I just went through between the stitches basically. So now I bring my yarn down and I weave in the ends again, just go between the stitches. We start with a magic ring, but before just make sure that you have a long tail. And this time we're not gonna work inside the magic ring, but you need to chain 29. Starting from second chain from hook, you need to single crochet in the next stitch, and you need to single crochet in every stitch until you reach the magic ring. Now slip stitch into the ring and chain 29 again. And again, starting from second chain from hook, single crochet in every stitch until you reach the ring. Now slip stitch in the ring again, cut your yarn, leaving a long tail, and close your ring. We will use these two tails to sew it to the flower. So here it comes. Now we need to sew it there in the green part. You just need to use a few stitches. Again, try to go through the front loops of the stitches so the yarn is not visible on the other side. Now tie the two tails and then weave in the ends. Now our flower is ready. Here is the reason why I'm using the stiffener. Now this is very soft like this, but it's still okay. So you don't need to use the stiffener. It still hangs nicely on the Cot Mobile. Now this one, I use the fabric stiffener on the inside and the outside. Now you will see that it changed the color. I mean, this yarn what I'm using has a nice shine, but it's just gone. It's not there anymore. So then I decided that I use the stiffener only on the inside. And this is what happened. I mean, it's perfect. It does hold the flower, the outside is still shiny, and yeah, that's why I'm using the stiffener, but you don't have to. So what I do is I turn the flower inside out. I grab my corn flour and water mixture with a old paintbrush, and I just brush everywhere on the flower. It can be a little messy. So now you can just shape your flower and put it down like that and let it dry for 24 hours. Or if you have something like me, I have this snowball, I bought it in Italy a few years ago, and this is the right size and shape. And I just put my flower on it for 24 hours to dry. Now this fabric stiffener I made, it is basically a glue. So every 1 or 2 hours I lift this flower up a bit to make sure it doesn't stick to the glass ball. "24 hours passed and all the 5 flowers are ready, firm and solid. And now we just have to connect them to the Cot Mobile. So I grab my silver green yarn and I start with a slip knot on my crochet hook, but you need to leave a very long tail, because this is the tail we will sew the flower to this stem. So make a slip knot and now chain. I personally chained 50 for the side flowers and 40 for the middle one, but it depends what base you use and how long you want your flowers to be. If you use this loop, you're gonna have to chain way more than that, because here is one I made. You will have to twist it around this loop a few times. And then use this part to connect all the flowers together and then hook the Cot Mobile up and use the other side, this side, to sew the flower on. So again, it depends on your preferences, how you like it. You want it longer or shorter. If you are using the same base as me, then here is my chain 50. And now I'm gonna cut the yarn, but make sure you have a very long tail. Remove your crochet hook. I zoom in so you can see. So remove your crochet hook, and with this loop, go through the loop on the Cot Mobile. Pull through the top part of the chain and pull through all that tail we cut. Now insert your hook back into the loop, fold the chain a little, and then go and put some slip stitches in the next 5-6 stitches. I put only 5 slip stitches, but if you want it to make more sturdy, put more. Even if you want, you can go all the way down and put 1 slip stitch in every stitch. Now cut your yarn, and you need to weave in this tail. Now grab the other tail and your tapestry needle and just sew the flower, one of the flowers on it. We need to weave in this tail. Now repeat this with the other 4 flowers. And that's it, crochet bunnies. Thank you for watching. I hope you like the pattern and you will make some of these Cot Mobiles, and I'll see you next time. Bye!